What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson gave his prediction, his thoughts, his reflection on the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder first fight, their first encounter. And he had a lot of interesting things to say about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and he, first of all, kept it real. He liked Tyson Fury, and he was rooting for Tyson Fury, and he's rooting for Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury was named after him, you know, and he's biased because of that. You know, why not? I mean, that's what you should do, right? That's the question that he was asking the interviewer. And it was just his thoughts, you know. This was almost like a documentary because it was an up-close personal interview with Tyson and how he felt about this event overhaul, this saga between Fury and Deontay Wilder. And looking back at that, me counterpunching that, first of all, of course, like if I'm this badass martial artist and then someone like, man, I named my kid after you, and then you see that kid start competing, right? You're going to automatically root for that kid that's named after you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just second nature. That's normal. And it's okay to be biased in Mike Tyson's situation because Mike Tyson ain't talking bad about nobody. He ain't dogging nobody. He ain't hating on nobody. He's just telling you the facts. A lot of people's facts offend other people that are fans of the people that they're talking about, factual about. But in this case, Mike Tyson being biased really don't matter, but it's good to know that. And it just shows the honesty and the realness of Mike Tyson, okay? And he went on to say about Tyson Fury inside the ring that he doesn't really honestly know what he's doing. He doesn't understand Tyson Fury. He doesn't understand the guys that he beat, you know, 29 wins, 20 losses, no losses, 1 draw. He doesn't know how he was able to beat the guys that he beat, like Chisora and, you know, guys of that caliber, you know. He didn't understand looking at him. This guy, the way he's built, the way, you know, the way he moves, he's not supposed to be able to beat those guys in front of him. You know, so it's something that he doesn't understand, but it's also something he respects because he's able to still do that, and he has confidence and ability in himself and those things that are unexplained. A lot of things that are unexplained shows greatness. And like Mike Tyson revealed that the things that he did, it made me respect him because I didn't know how he done them. Well, me counterpunching that, Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury fight totally two different ways. Two totally different ways. So when your perception of how a left hook or my perception of a jab, and for me, I see Tyson Fury flicking the jab, you know what I mean? He's not throwing it straight, okay? Well, the flicking, I revealed and I learned as of just last week that from Ben Davison, that the flicking of the jab, it was first of all to create speed, create division, space, distance, right? But those knuckles, when he flicks it at you, the knuckle's supposed to pop you, and that ultimately caused Deontay Wilder to swell. So yeah, there was some truth to that. There was like that was a strategy, you know, and it worked. Me personally thought it was ugly. I was like, damn, he ain't even throwing his jab right. He's just flicking it out there. But that flicking of the jab, you know, kept Deontay Wilder back. Also, it kept him honest because it was almost like a whipping effect from where the glove was, you know, because that's leather, right? Leather will cut you, people. If you ever been punched by leather, if you looked at an old movie and you seen the long shark guy or the bad guy's accomplice or the bad guy's hoodlum, that second in command guy, and he's, and it goes to a fight he's going to beat. He puts the gloves on. He puts those gloves on to protect his hands, but those gloves will cut you because of the texture of the glove, and it will cut you. So, Tyson Fury doing what he was doing his own thing. Now, it might not been the way Mike Tyson done it, but it was the way Tyson Fury did it, and he got the job done. Now, that speaks volumes. Now, we can equally say that about Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder might not be skilled or technically skilled traditionally, he might have flaws, but he's found a way to do what he needs to do. That's what makes both of these fighters unique, because they're two different fighters. One is, has a herky-jerky, elusive like, slippery like a fish style. Sometimes he changes to southpaw, and I think he's going to change to southpaw in this fight, by the way. But he finds a way to do what he needs to do to implement his game plan to get what he can do out, okay? Deontay Wilder just finds a way to knock you out, okay? So those are the similarities. It's just, on different parts of the spectrum. Now back to Mike, okay? Mike Tyson was like outside of the ring. He was like, when I met him, he left me with an impression. He's just a likable person. He's the type of person that he leaves you with that impression, like, it's hard not to like him. Now maybe that's biased amongst himself, because Tyson Fury, of course, he knows his father named him after Mike Tyson. So if you see Mike Tyson, you're gonna treat him a certain way. You know what I mean? So it's like that could have been the case, but either way, that was a particular connection that gelled, right? So Tyson Fury was likable, and according to Mike Tyson, and he also mentioned both fighters. Both fighters were, had nothing, and they had nothing, and now they are the heavyweight champions of the world, the lineal and the WBC, with Deontay Wilder holds. And, that's an awesome accomplishment right there, according to Mike Tyson. And, I will say this. I don't want to go in on Wilder too much, but, Tyson said that he would like to get to know Deontay Wilder like he knows Tyson Fury. He really never got or had the time, or the opportunity rather, to, know Deontay Wilder, okay, and meet him and see how Deontay Wilder is. But he respects both guys. He respects Deontay Wilder, and he agreed that Deontay Wilder's a knockout artist, which he is, right? But he didn't have the chance like he got with Tyson Fury, and me counterpunching this again towards Wilder. I think Wilder's the type of person that, when it came to Mike Tyson, another vicious puncher, another vicious, force in the heavyweight boxing universe, even of past, because it's a legacy. It's something that you cannot destroy, or could destroy so easily. Let's put it that way. Deontay Wilder, I think, he was too busy competing with the legacy of Mike Tyson, saying that he would have knocked Mike Tyson out. And I think is one of the reasons why that opportunity for Mike Tyson hasn't presented itself. So if Deontay Wilder is bothered by the opinions of Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather and things of that nature, I think perhaps he should approach that in another way. I think he should get to know these fighters to show how he truly is as a person. You know what I mean? You don't know a person truly. You might have celebrities, sports figures, athletes, or whatever, but do you really know that person? Have you sat down and see, okay, is this person even cordial? Okay? Is this person even responsive, engaging? Things that you know about this person. Is this person bland or flat or shitty, or arrogant? You know what I mean? They don't know. or you don't know, rather, that what type of people these are. Mike Tyson never had that opportunity because Deontay Wilder was too busy on envy, I feel, you know, because people talked about Mike, and of course Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight, the current heavyweight champion, the current American heavyweight champion. And I think, and I know people like this. This is what I feel. This is my counterpunch on this. I think that Deontay Wilder, one of his problems is that he envies other people's success. I honestly think that. I think that if he would just understand that Mike Tyson is no longer fighting, but that was a big stake back when, it was a couple years ago, back when Deontay Wilder said I would knock him out, you know, if he was fighting today. Okay, that's a fantasy thing, but it's nothing to, you know, to create a certain type of energy that would create like Rocky Balboa, right? When Rocky fought, you know, the Orlando fighter that knocked out Roy Jones Jr. Damn, I can't remember his name right now. It fleeted me. Okay, Antonio Tarver. Okay, so of course, you know, that fight happened from a fantasy thing or whatnot, but this is another reason why I love Mike. And it just shows you Mike is past all that. He's past all the ego. He's past all the hatred and the anger and the energy that causes all that hatred, anger, and all that stuff. He's past all that in his life because he said, you know what? I'm glad he thinks like that. I'm glad he thinks because that's the way he's supposed to think. And that's beautiful. And it is, because it does show confidence. But see, behind confidence, a lot of times, sometimes people call things confidence and it's really something else. Envy, jealousy, those type of things. You know, because there's no reason to have that type of attitude towards a person that doesn't fight anymore. You know what I mean? And you could say, well, maybe that's just Deontay Wilder. No. Because he never said that he would knock out Lennox Lewis. You see what I'm saying? Lennox Lewis is a guy that he cling to, that he considers as a mentor. You know, so I had to say that. But Mike Tyson was like, hey, that's okay. You know, that doesn't bother me. That's exactly what I would say if I was him. He needs to think that. He needs that to be sharp, on edge, where he needs to be. Okay? So, it was a beautiful interview by Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson just really showed his, you know, take on it. He's going for Tyson Fury, of course. But, of course, you know, it's because of the power, you know. And he also said about Tyson Fury that he didn't know how he got up. He was rooting for him to get up. It was like a fairy tale, he said. Like something from a movie. And it was something that, you know, you reflect on. And it just shows you the determination of Tyson Fury, that he won't quit. That spirit of not quitting is in him. You know what I mean? If he got hit that hard, and that normal people would have crumbled, just like normal people from the body shots of George Foreman, you know, that landed on Ali would crumble, or would have crumbled. Muhammad Ali didn't. Tyson Fury showed that same type of spirit when he got dropped. And people was like, hey, you know, of course, Deontay Wilder would counterpunch that. Oh, he was already knocked out, because he's trying to seal his own legacy, you know, and take the significance out of what happened. Because if you can remember Deontay Wilder's face when he saw Tyson Fury get up, he was, woo, woo. When he seen Tyson Fury, he say, woo. It was classic, man. So it was a lot of classic moments in that fight, a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles. You know, it was something to see. It will be a very intriguing fight, because we are very curious to see what happens in the rematch. Mike Tyson did one hell of an interview. I will put the link below, let you guys check it out. You guys tell me what you think about the interview. Please comment. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.